Looking at a lot of MAC schools, and NIU I kind of just fell in love with. When I went there, the coaching staff was really good. The players there were really cool. They talked to me and just told me about it, and I kind of just fell in love with it right away. So.
And even just a year ago, this may not have been possible. I mean, how crazy is it in the span of a year that now we're committed to?
I never would have thought I would have went D1. It was a dream come true. Something I've dreamed of my entire life, and I'm just blessed that it came true. So.
What did it take for you in the last year to make this happen?
My off-season workouts have been ridiculous. I've made a lot of achievements in the weight room, on the field, and just making sure that I was ready for this season. And then when camp time came around, I really got to see how my training had helped me.
In what areas have you improved, both on the field and in the weight room?
Weight-wise, I've gained, I think it was 20 pounds, so definitely put on some weight. My power in my arm, throwing the ball, has increased a lot, my decision-making. So thanks to Coach Skelton and all the coaches at Homestead.
Since you just did this in the last year, basically, I mean, how much room is there to continue to grow?
I mean, there's always room to grow. I have to compete with college kids next year. It's going to be ridiculous. Some 20-year-old kids, and I'm over here just 18, fresh out of high school. So I got to just keep going and keep pushing myself.
How did the IMG camp, we talked about it a little bit, but how did the IMG camp in Florida help you just kind of see the competition?
It helped me a lot. There was a lot of great competition there. Just seeing all the guys, just so many people. When you're in Fort Wayne, there's 10 quarterbacks, and then you go down there and there's hundreds. And you get to see how good some people are and what your competition is.
Did that refresh you to be like, I gotta go a little bit? Does
Yeah,
that motivate you?
Definitely. I mean, I've always kind of had a go-get-it mentality and always gave my best, and just to be able to see all the other people who have the same mentality just shows me I have to push even more.
You're basically the guy this year for Homestead. I mean, how much of a leadership role will you take with the team this year?
I mean, I always try and push my guys, but I kind of try and help other kids be leaders too. So when I'm gone, they can help lead too. I know Tico Brown is also a really good leader for our team, and a bunch of guys, Jack Klein. We got a lot of leaders, so I kind of don't have as much pressure as maybe someone else does.
You're trying to set up the future, but also the past of Homestead quarterbacks. Pretty solid. How did you kind of live up to those expectations?
I never would have thought I'd be a D1 quarterback like Drew Kazai or Zach Terrell or any of those guys. But, I mean, seeing all the work they put in helped me achieve the same goals that they did.
Have they talked to you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what are their message?
They're just super encouraging. The leadership really shows. It's something I look up to Drew because he's always mentored me and been a great friend and great leader.
Zach's a MAC guy. Did he tell you a little bit about the conference?
Yeah, he used to come to our practices every once in a while and just tell me how it goes and all the workouts at 6 a.m. and just the intensity of it. So.
Is it a relief to get this kind of off your chest? Because you obviously only had St. Francis for this one. I mean, is it a relief for you to get it done?
Yeah, because it's been a struggle for me all year. Just, am I good enough? And then finally being able to say, yeah, I am good enough. But I mean, I'm still going to keep working, obviously. But now I really get to focus on my senior season, helping the guys out, and just getting better.
Is there some internal struggle, some self-doubt there? Because I mean, you weren't the guy until.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's gone through it, but there's definitely some points where you're like, am I good enough? Can I make it? And then there's days where you're like, yeah, I'm the guy, I can do this. And I always just kind of try and push through, do my best, and worked out in the end. So.
Was there a point when it was, I'm good enough? Like, was there a point?
I think at the NIU camp it really hit me because they offered me that day at the camp, and I was like, at that camp I went off. It was really eye-opening for me, and it gave me some confidence for this season too. So.